What's good, Flex Nation? It's your boy Curtis, aka Flex. Now, today is Wednesday, let's say April the 22nd, 2020. Here to see what's up with everybody, what's going on with you guys in the YouTube world. I know that it's been a minute, actually, it's been since last Wednesday since I've been on. And as you guys know, What's Up Wednesday is always about the hump or, hump day. That's where you always try to get over. But as you know, because of recent events, that every day seems to be hump day, and every day just seems to just blend into each other. That being said, we are here trying to get by, get through things, and see how we all are doing. Now, the topic of today's live stream is all about what you've bought, since this whole pandemic, and what you might be buying in the near future. Some people don't have the ability, unfortunately, to buy anything, so unfortunately this wouldn't really tie into you yourself. But for me, myself, I have bought a few things, and especially when it comes to gym equipment and the gym things, I really found myself just grabbing a whole bunch of things. Even just today, as I'm here talking to you guys, I just bought myself an exercise bike. I haven't put it together yet, but I have bought it, and hopefully I can throw in some cardio into the actual home workout stuff that I bought. A couple Wednesdays ago, I showed you guys some exercise bands that has the different colors on it. You might have seen it on Facebook or Instagram or any of those platforms, but I've recently just bought that. Again, if you would like to write something in the chat section. It's on the right side there. And if you are watching this after this whole live stream, make sure you write in the comment section, because I'd love to know how you guys are, what you guys are doing to get through this, what you've bought, what you're doing in the meantime of this COVID thing, what's going on with, no matter where you're located. What's the status of the pandemic? Are are they easing off on some of the things that they're allowing you to do, or are they tightening it up and locking it down even more? Here in Toronto, Canada, we are just about hitting the peak, as they say, or trying to flatten the curve, as they also say. So we're right there right now. I could say that even as they say, as you flatten the curve or flatten the peak or whatever the phrase is, we have another maybe month or two to actually see it go down, and hopefully, cross our fingers, get back down to single digits. I believe it's single digits is where they want to hit before they actually allow us to get out and about again. Even then, we are still going to have to use the same practices of the social distancing, the physical distancing, and masks, etc. Even myself at work, we are just given the same masks and gloves and stuff, etc., etc. And personally, I've never really realized how much I can't stand masks until you are, I won't say pressured, but where you need to actually wear one on a continuous basis. I don't even know how doctors do it on as a job, or anybody that has to wear them as a full-time thing. Because again, maybe 5-10 minutes of that, and I'm already irritated. Like even right now, as I'm talking to you guys, I can feel like the part that covers over your nose. I can feel my nose is irritated, my ears are irritated, and again, doing this on a daily basis for 5 to whatever amount of days out of the week, it kind of gets to you. But for me personally, whatever it takes to make you feel comfortable within the context of everything that's going on, I will wear my personal equipment. I recently actually wanted to get myself into doing change the subjects really quickly. As you guys know, I like to do that. Again, if you want to say what's up or say what you're doing, let me know in the chat section. I'm always willing to chat with you and get a nice good vibe going. I'm going to stay here for about 25 more minutes. I started at 7:30. We'll end it at 8 o'clock. Hopefully, we are not in a big conversation, but even if we are, I might go over time. But again, I try to keep it around half an hour, just to give you guys a chance to say what's up, say what's up to me, even talk to other people that is in the live stream as well. And as I was getting into, I want to actually get myself doing a podcast as well. I find that I really like to just, I wouldn't even say ramble, but I like to talk, about different things at different times and not just fitness related stuff, but more than just that. And I'm not going to say that I have, very shallow vocabulary, but when you are on YouTube, you can't really say exactly the way you want to say it and how you want to say it. So I feel that a podcast that to my knowledge right now, doesn't have as many restrictions. That's something I really want to go towards as well, and hopefully at that same time, gather some guests and whatever the case might be, and really have some good conversations. And especially right now that all these things are going on, I could imagine the different kind of conversations, especially COVID wise, that we could have, or whoever I talk to could have. And it would really be something I really like to get into. Let me know in the chat or in the comment section if you guys know anything that will help in the podcast area. I actually downloaded a nice app and I signed up for it. I'm not sure if you have to pay for anything or whatever the case might be, but I'll find that out later and hopefully make a video about it within the next little while. As you guys might or might not know, in May I'm going to be trying to do at least daily videos or vlogging daily videos, and pretty much it's going to be an everyday thing except for the weekends and Wednesday, which as you guys know or see here, I'm going to be doing What's Up Wednesday. So pretty much Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday will be a video. Weekends I'll be doing regular weekend things, taking my days of rest, and then hitting back again. So that is my plan for the near future, and hopefully I can get that done. Sorry about that. Now, as I said, I'd love to know, I hope some more people jump on here. I'd love to know how everybody's doing, how everybody's dealing, and what they have bought in the meantime of this whole global pandemic. And even if they haven't bought anything yet, what they plan on buying it. Well, platforms, as you know, there's AliExpress, Wish, Amazon, etc., etc. And if you are buying something when it comes to fitness, let's try to keep a little things into fitness. What fitness-wise would you be buying? Would you be buying some bands, some dumbbells, whatever the case might be, just to keep yourself healthy, keep yourself fit, keep yourself active? Because again, the last thing you want to happen to your body is to get caught off guard. And to what I'm hearing, this thing is truly a beast, and once it hits you, it's worse than a flu. I've had a flu a couple times, and that tires you out. It makes you feel really crappy, and I can imagine this, to what they're saying, is like 2 or 3 times worse. And I actually worry about, they're saying about the second wave, or not even just the second wave, but just next winter time, or next flu season, as they say, is coming. And, it's bad enough having the COVID, but throw in a, flu virus as well. That's like a 1-2 punch. That's like getting knocked out by Mike Tyson. So I can't imagine how, the fall season is going to be. And hopefully, like I said, they have maybe not a cure or a vaccine, but they at least have some ways to help your body, help our immune system fight this thing off. I believe that they were trying to do some more studies on the hydrochloroquine, the malaria disease, and that's pretty much, they pretty much wrote that one off for all the people that believe that was the thing that was saving people. Different things work for different people at different times, and it might have worked for one guy, but that is not something that is going to work for the greater population of the world. So that being said, hopefully, like I said, they can figure out something, and hopefully everybody could have something to make them more or less susceptible to this stupid virus. And I will call it a stupid virus, stupid disease, stupid pandemic, stupid all the above, whatever you want to call it. So, like I said, I will be here for another 20 minutes. I'd love to know how everybody's doing. So far, I cannot see that anybody's here. But again, like I said, I will stay here and I will talk as long as need be. If I had the ability to turn my camera, I would turn my camera, let you guys see the exercise bike that I am working on putting together. If I had a picture, actually, let me see if I can find a picture while I talk to you guys. But it's a nice bike. I feel that it's going to do exactly what I needed to do, which is, again, now I'm not trying to get hours and hours upon hours of exercise or cardio out of it, but while being inside, you'd love to go outdoors, but most places, including here, you can't really go outdoors too much. So that being said, this is the bike that I got. Let's see if you guys could see it real good there. But that is the bike that I got, and hopefully, like I said, I could get some decent cardio in. Try to do 15, 20 minutes, if not daily, every other day, and that is hopefully something I could do for the near future until hopefully the gym things work. I don't live personally in Georgia because Georgia, I believe, just opened themselves up for for the gyms and barbershops. As you can see, I look raggedy as hell, and I would love to go to the barbershop and get myself cleaned up and look how I would love to look. I even going back into things that I bought myself a self grooming kit. So hopefully it comes with a straight razor and things to help you with your lineup and everything. So hopefully that comes sometime soon, and I can get myself feeling and looking as good as I possibly can. This whole pandemic thing is, I have seen, it was funny that just mentioning haircuts, a lot of people are in the States, as I live here in Canada, but people in the States are, fighting in arms for just, the local barbershop or hairdresser to, clean themselves up. And trust me, I can believe and understand when it comes to, the way you look, the way you feel, and how, getting a nice freshening up and cleaning up and looking better, would make you feel. So I totally understand how some people, I personally would not go up in arms for it, but I totally understand why somebody would want to go and, fix themselves up or try to bring back the barbershop and hairdresser. But it's kind of hard to socially distance, which is basically 2 meters, 6 feet away from somebody that you're going to be cutting their hair. So, I don't know, they still want people to practice that while doing that, which I find impossible to do. If you guys know any special way of doing that, let me know in the chat section, because again, I would love to, hear your guys' opinion on that. That being said, I am here for, again, another, say 17 minutes. I see that somebody else has jumped on. I'd love to know and see how you are doing. Again, let me know in the comment section. I'd love to, or not even just the comment section, but let me know in the live chat section how you're doing, what's up with you, and what have you bought or plan on doing during this pandemic. How has this really affected you? Me, myself, I've really tried to, again, try to keep myself as fit as possible. I am still working right now, so that's a plus for myself. I know that a lot of people are unfortunately aren't working, or if you own a business, especially for you business people out there that own a business, I know it is hard right now to not only keep your business open if you are still open, but to even last till you're able to open up again. So, I totally understand. And like I said, I'd love to know how you are dealing with this. You as a person, whoever is watching right now, I'd love to know how you're doing. And I'd love to, again, just hopefully have a nice conversation. I'll stay here for another 5 minutes. So, again, hopefully somebody jumps on. But I truly do want to hopefully have some kind of good, decent conversation. These live streams is a little bit easier, but hopefully, like I said, I could try to get something going in the near future. I'm gonna try to work my butt off on getting it out there more, and hopefully having better conversations. Maybe even try transitioning into doing more on on Instagram, but I haven't thought of or haven't figured out a way of doing that as well. But hopefully, I could do that as well, or maybe even find some way of doing it simultaneously through like having my phone or whatever piece of equipment with me right beside, so I could kind of interact with both sides of the spectrum. Unfortunately, Instagram people can't know or will not know what YouTube people are saying, and YouTube people won't unfortunately know what the Instagram people are saying. But whatever the questions are, whatever I'm saying, I'm sure you could understand and get what answers are where I'm getting at just from what I am saying. Okay, so that is basically something that I hopefully plan on. Again, when you have so many ideas and don't know where to start with it, it's kind of hard to really get yourself started. But hopefully, like I said, with a will, there's a way, and hopefully I could get something going in the near future. Like I said, I hope that this could really become something. Unfortunately, it is not right now, but I will take it with a grain of salt. I already know that people are going through what they're going through. They don't really sometimes got time to jump on YouTube and talk to somebody. But again, the more I get this out there, the more we could have this conversation, the more we could actually hopefully make things better. So again, if you catch this afterwards or after this live stream, again, make sure you check it out. Let's see, this will be the 29th of May. We'll have a conversation. Hopefully I'll have a better topic, and hopefully we can have talk about something really good. So again, I'm gonna cut this off even right now. Hopefully something will be better next week. Hopefully you guys are a little bit more interested next week. Again, I'm gonna try to plug it as much as I can, and I will catch you next week.